For many renters, myself included, home security isn't always the top priority. You might live in an apartment far above the street, or have a security staff in your apartment building, or maybe you just think home security equipment's way out of your price range. It's not. Actually, according to the FBI, in 2019, burglaries cost people over $3 billion in property damage. Yikes. The good news is that there are dozens of affordable devices out there that can prevent burglary or scare anyone off in the act. We picked a handful of security devices that cost less than $50 and won't damage your apartment. And if you stick around till after this list, you can see a few extra picks that cost less than $100. Rentals come in all shapes and sizes, but for this video, we're going to focus on small apartments and studios. If you use something to secure your place, let us know what it is. You don't have to give us the key code or anything, but we'd love to know what you're working with and what you do to keep burglars out. Plus, it helps us give better advice to people out there like you. And if you like this video, hit the like button below to get more renter-friendly videos like this one. Trust me, there's more coming. So let's get started. First up is the Defender Security Door Lock. This tough little metal reinforces your door from the inside, and at around $15, it's the cheapest item on our list. It does require some minor drilling, but it's easy to camouflage and remove because you install it into the door frame. If you have a flimsy door or a puny lock without a deadbolt, this could be a really good addition to your house. Users claim they couldn't kick or force their way in, even when the deadbolt was unlocked. That said, you do have to lock it from the inside, so it's not really that helpful for when you leave your apartment. Smart plugs might not be the first thing that comes to mind when security's mentioned, but they're a really clever way to make your house seem occupied. They plug into outlets like any normal plug, but the big difference is they're smart, which basically means they work with your phone. Devices like lamps, stereos, and the TV can all turn on with one press of a button. If your apartment is totally closed off, they're not quite as helpful, but they are really convenient. Plus, you can get a pack of 4 from Gosund for about $30. When it comes to renter-friendly stuff, Wyze is where it's at. This company makes things like cameras, outlets, and of course, these light bulbs that cost only $8. A little more if you want the fancy color ones. I personally own 2 of them, and I'm a big fan because I don't have to get out of bed to turn out the lights. That's more of a laziness thing than security, but it's pretty dang convenient. Smart bulbs as a security device work similarly to smart outlets. They make your home seem occupied, which is way less appealing to burglars. Also, did I mention how convenient they are? Watch our channel for an upcoming review on Wyze's security system. It's available for pre-order now, and it costs less than any system we've really seen. It's only about $5 a month for pro monitoring, and it's perfect for small apartments and studios. But you'll have to subscribe to catch that video when it comes out. Eufy is another budget-friendly brand we have on our list, and their contact sensors cost only $30 a piece. Usually these devices come tied to a full-fledged security system. Red tape, contracts, extra devices that you might not need, the whole works. But with something like Eufy, you can order these contact sensors a la carte. So if you don't need a ton of stuff in your small apartment, this is a really good deal. Contact sensors stick to your windows or your doors so you can tell when someone enters or exits your home. It's a really good solution for when you're out of the house, but you will need to be on your Wi-Fi to get any alerts like this. So if you only need one sensor because you only have one entrance to your home, Eufy is a really great brand to check out. The Blink Mini is a pint-sized camera that looks right at home on a table or shelf. It only costs around $35, but it comes with all the fixins you'd expect in an indoor camera. HD video, motion detection, two-way talk, and night vision. And that's our list for under $50. Stick around, we have a few more for the high rollers who can spend up to $100 on home security gadgets. The best part about these are, like the others, won't mess up your rental or risk your security deposit. This is the Blink Mini's big sibling. It has many of the same features like HD video, two-way talk, motion settings, the works. But because it's battery powered, you can place it anywhere in your house. If you live in an older place like I do, you might have fewer outlets or fewer working outlets, and you might have to plan where you plug stuff in. This camera costs around $80, so it's not exactly affordable for everybody, but it's a good investment if you want to keep an eye on your stuff while you're away. Finally, Wyze appears on our list once again with its deadbolt. For around $100, this gadget slides over your existing deadbolts. No tools needed. You don't even have to be an electrician to figure this one out. Once it's up and running, you can lock and unlock your door with your phone. It can also sense when your phone is near, so you can train it to unlock while you're climbing the stairs with an armful of groceries. Home security doesn't have to cost you a fortune or your deposit. Check out our link in the description to see our best home security systems for renters, most of them starting around $200. We have lists, comparisons, and best ofs for all kinds of research you might need, whether you're moving into an apartment for the first time or you're a total rental pro. And finally, explore our YouTube channel to see more renter-centric videos. We have videos on doorbells for renters and Alexa Guard, which is a device you might already have that has a built-in security system with it. And that's it for us. Stay safe.